What's up guys, Ryan here. I'm releasing this video as a part of my new Dropshipped print-on-demand mini course where I walk you through how to set up the Printful Etsy integration and get your first products listed for sale on Etsy, as well as a couple marketing tips. So in this video, we're going to walk through creating your first Etsy product listing manually, which is required before you can integrate Etsy with your Printful account. So log into your shop manager on Etsy, hit listings on the left side. And then on the right hand side, in the top right corner, hit add listing. There's a button there. All right, now this is the product creation screen. And before, if you're not familiar with how the Printful Etsy integration works, when you create products after the integration gets started, you'll create the product in Printful using their wizard, which is very intuitive, very clean, very fast. It's amazing. And then it'll fill in almost all the information here on the Etsy product listing for you. All you have to do is come here, make a couple clicks, and hit publish. It takes about 10 seconds. But for this first time, we have to do it manually. So here for photo, hit add photo. And I have a picture of a mug that you can actually use on my blog post here. I put the link available in the images section of the blog post. Links in the description. It basically walks you through how to create an Etsy listing like what I'm about to show you. So I put an image here. You only need to do one because I'm just going to use this as a placeholder for the initial product listing that I have to create so that I can integrate Printful with my Etsy account. I'm not actually planning on selling this product. This is just one of these quick, get it done and then get the integration going and then actually start posting your real products is how I see this. And it's going to cost you 20 cents. Hogue dealer coffee mug. Who made it? I did. What is it? A finished product. When did you make it? Made to order. Category. Type mugs. Follow the suggestion. Material. Ceramic. Primary color. White. Can be personalized. So this is up to you guys. If it's just a throwaway product like I'm doing right now, then I don't care about personalizations. But I should mention that enabling Etsy personalizations is a great way of standing out and getting extra sales when you're a new shop. You really want to do anything you can to increase the likelihood of getting a customer, getting a sale. Personalizations is a great way of doing that. Now, really large shops that are getting lots of organic sales, like my main shop, I don't need to worry about doing personalizations across the board on my products because that's extra work for me. I'd rather just kind of, kick back and have it truly be passive. But if it's a brand new shop, you don't have a lot of feedback, or if it's really truly brand new and you have no feedback, you should definitely offer personalizations because you got to do everything you can to convince customers to buy from you because it's definitely going to hurt your conversion rate to have no feedback. Renewal options, manual, description. So this is the default description for a mug that Printful will give you that I just pulled from my other demo product listing in this demo account. So every time you create a coffee mug listing through Printful, they'll automatically generate something like this for you and put it there. So even if you don't type anything, because if you're really trying to create a lot of designs and a lot of products, your time is probably better spent not typing out long descriptions for every product because how much you sell is really, I truly believe, a function of how much you design and how much online real estate you occupy, meaning how many products are you selling on how many marketplaces. You want to cover as much internet real estate as possible because you don't know where customers are going to look to find products. Production partner. Now, in this case, for this first product, if it's a throwaway product, it doesn't matter, right? No need to set anything. But if you're selling print on demand on Etsy, you are going to need to set your production partner for every print on demand listing. Now, I have a separate video that'll walk you through how to add production partners to your Etsy account. Now, I already have Printful and Gearbubble added, so I'm just going to click Printful. Even though if this is truly a throwaway product, then it doesn't matter. Click it, don't click it, whatever. All right, section. You want to use sections if this is a real product that you intend to sell. Sections help you do bulk control of your Etsy listings. And I'll do other videos on this in the future, but you can say you have 2,000 products on Etsy and they're a mix of hats, t-shirts, and mugs. Categorizing into hats, t-shirts, and mugs is a really, really helpful thing when you're trying to bulk manage pricing and things like that. Maybe you want to experiment running a 30% off sale on just t-shirts, but to offset the cost, you want to up your t-shirt costs by 30%. And using sections will enable you to do that. So I'm going to create a section called coffee mugs. And also, guys, while I'm on the subject, if you're going to create sections, my suggestion is create sections based on the base cost of the products. So for instance, Printful hats, they have some hats that base cost $14, some that cost $15, all the way up to like $18. So I would create sections based on the base cost of your products. Now, I primarily upload t-shirts to the Gildan 64,000, which has a base cost of $8.95. And I would just throw all my t-shirts that are that t-shirt into a section for t-shirts. But hats, I might create like multiple different hat sections. Because again, if you're running sales, you want to be able to bulk control pricing really quickly and easily. And I'm probably talking about this too much, but trust me, sections really matter on Etsy. All right, tags. If you're intending to actually sell something on Etsy, always use all 13 tags. Always. And in Etsy's help article related to being found on Etsy search, they place a huge emphasis on using tags, way more than they emphasize using the description. So the big ones that are going to get you found are the title and the tags. Make sure you use them. Materials, I usually just skip that. I think that's for handmade stuff. All right, price, just put something in like $19.99. By the way, Printful mugs are pretty expensive. If you're going to sell mugs and you want to pay for the Gear Bubble integrations, which I'm against paying monthly integration fees if you don't have to, but Gear Bubble mugs have a lot more cushion for pricing, and Printful seem to be a little pricey. Also, Printful's mug shipping costs are higher as well. So I used to always say that like you can make money on Printful using the dynamic shipping options and pocket a little bit, like charge your customers flat rate and then use Printful's dynamic shipping, and you typically get like $1.50 to $2 extra because shipping through Printful's dynamic shipping is not that expensive, but on their mugs it's pretty expensive. All right, quantity, just put $9.99. If this is print on demand anyways, because print on demand you have infinite. SKU, you can skip this. It's not like Amazon where they force you to add that. Variations, I mean, if you're selling products with variations, use the Printful wizard. It will create all the variations for you. Doing this the manual way is slow, bulky, no need. All right, personalization. This is where you actually enable it and disable it. So in this case, if you want to, you can enable it, say instructions for buyers. Please let me know what personalization you had in mind in your order. For your order. All right, personalization is optional, yes. Character limit, you might as well leave it at 256, and then they can tell you based on your design what they had in mind. And that way you leave it open-ended. You're going to do a little bit extra work, but you're going to really increase the odds of getting the sale by enabling personalizations if your shop is brand new. If your shop's not brand new, turn this off. All right, shipping. If this is your first product listing created on Etsy and you don't have the integration, then you will not see all these shipping options. You'll likely need to create your own shipping option just for this first product listing. If that's the case, guys, I would just suggest publish this listing so that you can integrate Etsy with Printful and then delete the listing, because you can just, even if you did want to sell this design, just recreate it through the Printful wizard. Everything will be set up for you. But you will not be seeing these shipping options if you haven't done the integration yet. You're going to have to go through, manually create one. It's kind of bulky, but slow. But, you know, again, it's a one-time thing. Once you're done with that, guys, item weight and item size, you only need to fill these out if you're buying your shipping through Etsy at their discounted rate. Meaning if a customer buys from you through Etsy, Etsy will say purchase shipping in the email that they send you notifying you of the sale, and then they'll let you buy shipping through them at a discounted rate. But if you're doing print on demand, obviously you don't have to do that because Printful will create the product and ship it to your customer and upload tracking and mark the order complete all for you. You don't have to do anything. So skip these unless you're selling like a handmade, for some reason, product that you're going to fulfill on Etsy. Then hit publish. And you're about to publish a new listing. You hit publish, it'll charge you 20 cents, and then your listing will be live on Etsy. So I'm not going to charge 20 cents to this account for no reason. And you'll get something like this. You'll start to see your listing on Etsy at that point. If you actually view it on Etsy, you can, if you're viewing your own product on Etsy, you will see an additional listing toolbar here. And you can always edit straight from here. You can hit renew. If you hit renew, it'll bump its rank in the search results. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but it's Etsy's way of incentivizing sellers to renew their listings before you actually have to renew them. which of course, who makes money if that happens? Etsy does, so they love that. You can hit copy, deactivate, delete, etc. You can see stats. That's it for creating a product listing manually on Etsy. Again, it's a one-time thing. Then you use the print-on-demand integrations and your life gets infinitely easier because trust me, the Printful wizard is so easy to use. It's great, it's fast, everything about it I love. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. And if you have questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section and I'll see you at the next one.